I'm gonna come.
It's kind of working. Some of us are here. I think I needed a Claritin. I'm getting a sinus problem. Oh, well, you know what? Show must go on. Lady leg lamp. Yo, I swear I had something I feverishly needed a second ago. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I'm completely lost to it. So, as you may notice, there is no sexy substitute for my beautiful assistant. Yo, it's been a long day. This is gonna be that way for a long time. Hey, Silver Fox, how you doing? Ella, what's happening? Rose. I gotta do this one slow, okay? Trivia time. I'll be gracious and allow someone else to win. I've had enough accolades for today. Well, let me tell you what, accolade writer. I heard that somebody was going to play a thing that you did. You're the voiceover of our favorite Christmas Mouseketeer. Speaking of, hold on, I don't know if I want to show it to you yet. Because, guys, man, this may have a reflection of what happened today. Shane Reynolds, how you doing? Linda Lazier. Lazier, like laser. I don't know why I was saying that. Snurt, how are you doing? Tacos are frozen because it's almost Wednesday. It's 26 degrees, Snurt. 26 degrees. This morning I was like, okay, talkie woman in my talkie box. What is the weather like today? And you know, she said, it's cold, dude. What are you doing up, man? I ain't even up. I'm not going to get out there and that stuff. No, it never got over 40. It was awful. It was awful. David Nelson knows all about awful. How you doing, David? D42, what's up? Oh my gosh. Where's Volstorm? Volstorm! He is never coming around me again. I'll tell you that. And neither is Caitlin. So let's see. I have lost Caitlin and Volstorm in the last 24 hours since I've seen y'all last. Ha! Alicia, Donna, Debbie. I wish I could sing that into something cool, but I'm not cool. So I'm just going to say hey to Edward. Mayor Dan, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? Okay, so we've got to figure this out. You're getting ready to do the haunted deal. Man, maybe we need, if you wouldn't mind, we ought to have you back on. You tell us what's happening. What's the winter solstice look like for Sanadan? Those of y'all that do not know. Oh, wait, did I take this off again? Maybe. No, Mayor Dan. Look at that. I mean, that is just so unbelievable. You know, Mayor Dan, I was talking to somebody. And I'm talking about like the face stuff that you do. And they were like, oh yeah, those people get really into it and said, talked about doing the tissues. And I was like, yeah, that's what he said. It was so amazing. What are the signs of a stroke? Also, what's the signs of a sinkhole opening up under your house? This is live. Velcro Cat's not here. Took our They changed their thing I need to be worried about. I need an ecto pack. That's what I need. What was it? That's what the Ghostbusters used, right? Wasn't it? T42 is gifted 5 expert memberships. Thank you so much, T. Y'all, let me tell you something. So, the only thing that you get out of it right now, this is a strange time of year. This is my first Christmas with y'all. I've done last year I did sugar cookie recipe. I did it on Rumble. Not Rumble. Locals. Locals is something I actually need to probably start thinking about bringing that back up, because Locals is a great way. All these are great ways to do extra content. I mean, you guys understand. Megan's got one. Megan Fox. You know her? Do y'all know her? Megan Fox. She was doing something today. I was watching her stream. I was like, she's like, guys, help me. Which one is like Foxy Megan on the street corner begging. And I was like, hey, it used to be when they called a fox on the corners begging. She had a name. But anyway, guys, you got to get back over. You guys have to come into Discord. There's so many places. We need to organize it maybe a little bit better. But your topics, anything you guys want to talk about, from the hails, we got a chapter in there. We're going to, maybe we should have, the chat. Maybe I need to reiterate the things that are the things. So there's a thing in there called chat, and the chat, like, I always kind of thought of it like that would be like a continuation, or like, if you guys are members, you're over there, you could talk there while you're watching. That doesn't make any sense though, because that kills my numbers. Don't do that. Don't leave me. I need you. I'm very shallow. We'll figure things out. Discord has a lot of opportunities, and just like every woman in my life, I neglect it. But anyway, thank you so much, T42. I knew I was going to do that. Kimberly Ray, how you doing? Hope you have no headaches. Alicia, what is up? Creepy Christmas. Wow, I couldn't even think of creepy. Hey, yeah, Snur, will you let me know? Because, like, right as this thing was starting, I was like this. I was like, oh, hey, they got the poll stuff. I like the news thingy popped up. And I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, what am I doing? I gotta get going. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, put it in the chat, and I'll try to, read the chat. I'm bad at it. I can say hi to names. Like, I say hi to Lady Sandra. How you doing, babe? What's up? Why do I have Superman stuck in my brain now? Dun, 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 dun. I'm not even a Superman fan. Donna Shepard has been a member for 6 months and wants to say she's ready for fun. Needs life. Did you hear the way I said that? I couldn't get the word laugh off my tongue. I mean, it did. You guys saw my tongue stuck. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that, please. I decided today I need to... I won't tell you guys that on stream. We'll talk later. If you guys have a question about things, ask me sometime. I've been dealing with a Pico. Pica? What? No way. Is that real? Okay, so... wow. Hey, Donna, you were sent to me. And what you just did, it's weird. I don't know how to explain that to you, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that. It's weird. You go about life, you're doing your thing, and like something happened, you're like, I don't understand what's happening in that person's brain. And like Pico would be one of those things. Like, it amazes me. I don't understand it. Tourette's is one. Everybody thinks Tourette's has it's the cool stuff. You go, and all that stuff. But it's a tick. It's like, I don't understand. So like gosh, you guys imagine how often like my brain just floats away. But for me, when I see something happen, I wish I had the time to really understand it. And that's why I need somebody to like come in and tell me real quick. I'm not saying you need to tell me. I was White Rabbit's a therapist by trade. She's just like Tug, and they amaze me. They do amazing work, and I really enjoyed talking to them. And I don't know. Donna, you struck a really cool nerve. I needed that. All you had to do was say hello. Isn't that cool? God, I love life. It's so awesome. I mean, it really is. Dude, you never think about something just like that. Just caught me. You took all my attention, all my focus, everything else in the world didn't matter. I just wanted to tell, who was I talking to? No, I wanted to tell Donna that I really appreciate it. It's so crazy how that stuff works. Heidi, 1776. Hey, we went to a store today and they had a picture of George Washington and the quote said, "Hold my beer. Thought about you." They also had a solid black American flag. I've never seen one. And you know what, guys? I got to tell you, it was sewn. I got to tell you that the stars were really beautiful. They were black, but it shined. Oh, it was really neat. It was really cool. Well, my not Alan Rickman isn't perfect, but Warner Bros. Seems like it. Just kidding. I don't know. It just popped out one day and sounds weird. Whatever. No, so Yamaha, like, I really started critiquing your voice last night with Shizzy. And I was like, man, to me, the way I hear it is, it's like if you took, and I don't know if you're able to do this, like it would have to be like a sound engineer or something, but there's like maybe an octave. I don't think that's the right word, but I almost said lower, but you don't want to get any lower. That's what it is. Your voice is beautiful. It's buttery, but it's to be the Ivan. He's got that nasally. That's what it is. That's the word I want to learn. It's like, what was it? Study at Harvard or whatever, however he says that, in the elevator, Yale, like that. You don't have that, which is a great thing, man. You don't want that. But I think that was the only thing. I was like, man, and I'm not critiquing him at all. I was talking to Shizzy there for a second, and he's not here. I was like, man, I'm not critiquing that Yamaha at all. That guy's got talent. But I was like, man, it's scary. It's spooky how close you get to it. And hey, speaking of Yamaha, this is for you, bud. Bump, bump, bump. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. And let me tell you guys what. I was wearing this shirt today. I went to places. I had to go to the mall. And went with Ballstorm. And he goes, hey, I'm Rabbit, what's going on? Laylaw, Sam's been a member for 6 months. Smash a thumbs up. Because it pushes the algorithm, and that is so true. Thank you, Lady Law, Sandra. Don't ever forget it, guys. You know what? Like afterwards, if you've already seen something of mine or something, but like it pops up for some reason in your algorithm, go back in there and put like a heart or I don't know. You'd be like, yeah, this tonight sucked, dude. I mean, yeah, I did. Anything like that, interaction stuff. There's a whole section. I actually took a picture of it. There's a whole section. I was just like, they say, oh, not only did your chat like what you have you, but they were really engaged. And they show you all these numbers. I'm like, Harriet Williams, how are you doing? 8 months. It's cold here in South Georgia. Harriet, are the peaches freezing? Don't need those Georgia peaches freezing. Don't need it. See here. Wait. There's a bubblegum girl in here. How you doing? Pop it back in and see what happens. This is why I don't like to read the chat. I'm just gonna go right on down here. Send you an email. Thank you. Christmas at my house last year. That means I'm going to. The squirrels are running rampant tonight. Yeah, they are. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm a Georgia peach, and I'm under a heated throw. Yeah, you are. All you gotta do is stay underneath the mistletoe and warm you up. Get that cobbler going. Where is this thing? Image creator. No. This was it mail? That's mail. So guys, let me give you, because I will go crazy if I do not get to share some of these things with you. Oh, dude, you are such a freaking badass. Oh my gosh, I love Mayor Dan. mean, dude, you're just. I want to do one ask you questions, Mary Dan. I want to be like, so let me ask you this one. Do you go around the house and like your loved ones, like they'll see you and you're like, what? And they're like, what are you doing? And then I hope that, oh, wait, that's not it. I don't want to make this my logo. I hope that your next thing is what I always say is, wait, where'd it go? Desktop. Yeah, that's it. Because my thing, I always say, White Rabbit, I'm like, come on. You have seen me in much worse positions. But y'all, check this out. Whoa. Holy mackerel cow. Wow. Can I send that out as a Christmas card? That's really good. Thank you, Mayor Dan, for sharing that. That's really cool. Hey, Pyramid 7, what's up? Harriet, I appreciate that so much. Because there's never enough. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. By the way, I think Kaylin was going nuts over that Wiggle Mobile or whatever last night. Knowing he's clearly dead. So let me give you guys real quickie. Okay, I've been talking about it for a while, it's computer buying season. It's one of the things where like it sucks, but it's really good at the same time. The new stuff just came out, but it's all this other stuff's happening. I think it's like I don't know what I need, and then of course you start looking at price, and so I get one gift a year. And so this is going to, you know what? My wife's going to gift this to me, and she's going to keep the receipt, and she gets to take it off her taxes. She ain't dumb, is she? So anyway, computer thing, guy at Volstorm to go with me. I said, I just want to talk to them. I know what I want, but I just need to hear, like, I want them to sell it to me. That's what I want to do. And I'm trying to think, I don't know. It was just, we were at the mall for a while. It was very cool. I kept telling Volstorm, I was like, dude, I will buy you ice cream. I will buy you cheesecake, which we went down past the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, I owe you. He's like, no, man, this is fine. I'm just out of the house. I was like, I really appreciate it. And, but anyway, it's a mess. But I think we got everything figured out, which is good. But hey, guys, so here's the thing. Because you guys were with me in Seoul. You realize that, right? They say, well, what are you going to be using your computer for? And I say, I make a lot of content. And the guy's like, all right, cool. And he's like, what kind of content do you do? Like just live streaming and stuff? Because live streaming is not supposed to take that much resources. And I was like, dude, man, what was that? Thanksgiving Day, live streaming froze everything up. I was like, we are at that time. Oh, cheesecake's so good. And you know what? Broken Baker hates it because he's communist. Love him. He's the most lovable little red I've ever met. But anyway, and I said, and I do videos. And I said, and I got this new camera. I was like, this might be where it all started. I said, I got this 360-degree camera. He said, oh, cool, man. He's like, which one did you get? And I was like, it's the Insta360. I wish Legendary was here because he has one too. But anyway, I was like, man, I really dig it. I was like, man, I got some good footage, dude. I was like, I went down. My wife and I, we stormed the field when Tennessee beat Alabama this year. I'm out there. I'm taking this video and stuff. I was like, it was so neat. I said, but man, when I got back home, I was like, it was like a little bit over a minute long video. And when I finally figured out how to get to go on YouTube the way I wanted it to, it took about 45 minutes. And my computer, I thought, was going to combust. So anyway, JCM, what is happening? So anyway, that's what I'm laying out. You guys know all this stuff. This is just a repeat statement. So I'm telling you all this stuff. He's like, okay, well, this is what I do. And he goes through everything. And I'm like, okay. Then I asked him a couple of questions, and he did not know that that Apple produced those apps. I was like, oh yeah, it was a real big deal. It's just out a little bit ago. And I said, and also, what about this? And this one more last thing. So I think he did a great job of selling me. He did it exactly. It was the computer I wanted until it hit me that with the AI and all this stuff, nobody knows what's going to be happening because the AI eats up memory. And I don't know whatever happened on Thanksgiving. That was weird. On Thanksgiving Day, not a lot of people are on their computers. There's not the information superhighway is wide open, and man, it's slowed down on us. And I was like, there's something else out there. And so anyway, Rosie, which update are you on? Which one are you talking about? Because as you know, oh boy, this story gets. Guys, I would not just bore you with nerd talk like ha 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 ha. I'm talking computers. Ha ha. No, I got really good. It's so typical me. It's so typical me. I wish other people found a humor in my difficulties, but anyway, so that was the tough decision. I was like, well, what about do this one upgrade? It's not cheap, but it's not ridiculously expensive. And we were going back and forth. This is me and the salesman. He was trying to lower me. He was trying to get a lower sale. I was like, I mean, they don't work on commission, so it's really awesome. This is the Apple stores. They're really cool. And oh, hey, guess what? He signed me up for like, I don't know if this will ever come true. I wish Volstorm was here. He'd remember all this stuff. So he's like, so what type of content? How much content are you making? He said, we've got like this thing that we do for like businesses, but you sound like you might need this. I'm like, okay. And it's like, how to do all this stuff that they do like instructions. I hope this is what it is. You guys have to ask Volstorm. That because I would totally dig it, and that just means that stuff would get better here. The latest iPhone update. Okay, so thank you, Rosie, because this is where I go into. So I was like, I don't really like these latest updates. I was like, but I'm beta. Yep, I heard it as soon as I said it. I said, but I'm a beta. Right then in the middle of the store, and all these people were standing around there, man. It's like they look at you. It's like, and I said, "No, man, like you know what I mean." Yeah, that's all I heard the rest of the day. I was like, "Oh, this sucks." So, you guys, I don't know. I haven't said much on here. I've said something to Shizzy because Shizzy, he's got the sound guy and all that stuff. And that's not the Volstorm signal. No, he's like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat a steak. I'm going to be left alone. I wore him out today. A lot of, outside time. So anyway, my earbuds, right? I was telling Shizzy, and I've been telling some other people, I'm like, hey, you know what? It's like, when I first put them in, like, I don't know if this is if this is just me or if this is the update, but it has an analog sound for a second or two. And then last night, I went downstairs and I flipped on a light switch and it went like that for a second. I was like, I don't know if that's right. So they got me a ticket. So, we can see right now. I was like, I don't have to wait here and all this stuff. Thank goodness I had Apple Care. And Chizzy was like, dude, you better get your ass over there and do all this. I was like, dude, man, I don't know. Anyway, go over there. And they said, well, we have a machine. This sounds weird. We've never heard of anything like this. You're what? And I said, yeah, this was a chick. She walked away. And I looked at Volstorm and I was like, aren't you glad you got Diva? I was like, man, because like that girl, she totally dug you, man. That was crazy. And he was like, yeah, but you're Like, it's true. He said, that's the craziest thing. You told her, you were telling us, he was like, yeah, I did this live stream and I'm a tester for Apple. I was like, let me tell you what, dude. I used to be cool. I was never cool. I was never cool. You got that right. So anyway, she comes back. Like this girl's like, it'll take like 10 minutes. I'm like, I cannot do another 10 minutes. I already been trying to buy his happiness, which then I realized that he probably thought it was we were maybe together. Like, I have a Hans Gruber shirt. That was the other thing. So I'm wearing this outfit. I think people were looking at me like I was a. Hang on, I have a thing for this because I don't think I'm supposed to say this. This is what I thought.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
I swear to you, like people were weird. It was like they saw me and they moved aside. I was like, what'd I do, man?
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Not making that up. So here's what happened. The 10-minute story. She comes back and she's like, oh, before she goes back there, she's like, what about your ear tips? She's like, did you have the problem before them? I was like, oh yeah, I had the problem. I don't think I did. But anyway, it wasn't the ear tips. She's like, because those can be it. I was like, oh man, I wasn't expecting to do this. Like there's some sort of like nasty, like Klingon earworm in there. So I was like, oh dude, no, please no. Anyway, she came back. My ear tips were crumbles, crinkle? No. Crumbs in her hand. And she said, okay, so here's what happened. Yeah, we tested. I don't know what it is, but those don't work. So because you're, I paid like $10 to get the insurance on this. I got brand new earbuds. Same case. All right. I asked her about the case because like the new cases have USB-C, this old Lightning one. I was like, I'm not asking for a case. I'm not trying to, do it. I was like, do you even make it? Can be switched out? Because well, hell, I already said don't want to use a bunch of cords. I want one cord for everything. That's what she's. I want one cord for everything.
Using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Anyway, so I get in the car. I call White Rabbit. I was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, whoa. Because when I'm in a car, I put on transparency. You guys, I love the what's that thing called? Noise cancellation. But I can't hear anything. I put these things in. I was like, oh. I was like, well, they felt a little bit different when I put them in. I don't know if there's any type of like update or something like that. I don't know if there's anything. But I was like, I'll tell you one thing. My other ones were broken. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to come home. I can't wait to do our streaming. Because I'll be able to like listen. And I started telling her, I was like, oh, wait a second. I'm talking. I don't know what the microphone sounds like on this thing. Do I sound okay? Do I sound all right? Am I, Anyway. Hey, Zach, what's going on? So I go wireless. Right? And you go wireless. So the point of it is I got brand new earbuds. And Volstorm had to wait for like 2 hours with me. And then we went down. That's a whole nother story right there. I don't think the lady at Williams Sonoma liked me very well. Tina. Her name was Tina. And I was very nice to her. Very nice. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Actually, that one would be one. I think, Rosalind, I think you'd really like that story. Because I was just like, oh, but I came back. I can't tell you guys things because Nosy over there might wake up and hear it. You guys want to play trivia? I don't know how this thing works, okay? I really don't. When I don't have my rabbit around, I've never done this without her. Sorry Tina's here, but I know Tina and very mean. The only Tina I know is Turner. And how little old Ike beat her up. I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, Tina Turner. You know, she married a billionaire in Switzerland and moved over there. Like, $1 billion, Tina Turner. What do you think about that, Yamaha biker? Have you ever done a story on Tina Turner? You probably know Tina, knowing you. Oh, hey, listen, this is a PG. Or it's PG-16. But I mean, come on. Rosie, come on. Anyway, you can't play these games. I can't. Have you ever heard me try to talk? Do you realize, like, that makes sense. It just don't make sense. I just ain't right. A very, very wise man. Not my father. Told me one time, said, "Boy, you just ain't right, are you?" I'm like, hey, I'm having fun. I don't know what else is going on. All right, so tonight is trivia. It is Taco Tuesday trivia. I got some soft tacos. White Rabbit still likes that taco bell, and it still continues to suck. I have a light bulb out, in case you guys are wondering. I told you there's a light bulb out, and you guys were all saying, but it's glowing. I said, you just think it is because it's going to go out. I've got to get that fixed. I got so much stuff I have to do. My wife, she's like, oh, I want to celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't want to skip it. I'm like, you cannot slow down for Thanksgiving. Let the bird fly. I mean, yeah, well, hey, we'll all be here. We'll be thankful we're all together. We'll be thankful we got things going. But I was like, now we're down to 2 weeks till Christmas. I think it's 3, but you know, whatever. Whoa, you don't know Latina. Or like, they were smooth, weren't they? It's amazing. Mayor Dan, physical labor. Now, hold on. Mayor Dan, before you go, when you say it like that, that sounds like it's, sounds like it's part of parole. So, I know that's not it. Hopefully, it's something that you choose to do, not something that you have to do. Even though I think having to do something, you get more enjoyment out of it than... You don't want to do it at the time, but when you're done, you're really happy. But if you... I don't know. I'm talking too much. We're going to go back to trivia. Trivia, it's 30 questions. White Rabbit did them. I don't know how to read them. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know her email. I don't email her. I don't even call her. She says, how come you never call me, darling? I go, darling. I told my mom that the song Going Straight to Hell by Driving and Crying came on the radio one time. I told my mom that I tell people that she wrote that song, and that's why my mom is retired from school teaching. My mom retired to raise me. Boy, she stopped there, didn't she? Anyway, wait, hold on. Why do I hear the Mission Impossible tune in my head now? What's wrong? As long as you come back with pancakes, what do I care, Rosie? I missed that. I told the woman at Williams-Sonoma, I said, well, I want my wife to make me some pancakes. And then the rest of the time wasn't very fun. I was like, you could lighten up there, Francis, and have a good time. But then she told me her name was Tina. There are 30 questions. There are 120 possible answers. You are going to... Oh, using a shovel. Mayor Dan, I'm amazed by shovels. I think I need a square-toed one. Is that a shovel? You know, they're flat in the front, squares. I have like a digger shovel. Is that what they're called? The diggers. It's pointed. But you know what's weird about that? My wife, when I met her, she got one of those, and it was a short one. I said, but you're tall. Why do you have a short one? So I got a big one. It's a big one. It's just long. Let's not get carried away here. But I think I need an appropriate shovel. And you know, here's what gets me about this whole thing. Damn it, I want an American-made shovel. There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of stuff, man. I was like, yes, I do. I appreciate German cuckoo clocks. But you know what? The good old US of A ought to be able to build a shovel. I swear on my life, I just saw your avatar and I almost said, hey, Volstorm. What happened? What happened? I'm serious. What happened? All right, so there's 30 questions, 120 answers. I'll read the questions. I'll read the answers. You get pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put it into the chat. The computer comes up with all the stuff. If you know White Rabbit's email her say, hey, I won. I'll take a screenshot at the end. I'll put the screenshot in the trivia winners thing in Discord. If you're not in Discord, what are you doing with pants on? That's no fun. Other than that, I walked outside this morning and there was snow on my car. All right, guys. Oh, I haven't even hit this thing. Well, we just may not be having one. I swear I gotta. Oh, no. No, you don't save it, dummy. Wow. That was really amateur move there. I still can't. Is it that one? Nope. I think it's that one. Save. Oh, yeah, that's something else I did. Like this morning, like I bet you I worked for hours on my computer and stuff. I was getting everything ready. I was getting things taken off. I found stuff I said, like, man, well, I really thought that was important 4 years ago. Computer's coming up on 5 years this year. This Christmas will be 5 years. 4 years. 5 years, whatever it is. So anyway. Volstorm, how dare you? I'm much pretty. I know, Quivers. Sorry. It's so much. Oh, I just realized I didn't do the Taco Tuesday music either. I miss White Rabbit. She's just getting over a tummy hurt. That's not how you do it. I forgot. Boom! That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I know there's still a few little things, little ins and outs I got to take care of. We got to get rid of that. You know what? Let's see what happens if I do this one. Hey, what are you guys doing? I'm over here with this is a snowman at the beach. Because you know what? That's the way it rolls. That's the way it rocks. That's the way we do things around here. There's a timer. I see it. It's going down. Wait, how do I do? Did that work? Did that make it any better? No, it did not. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, wait, that should be working now. It did work. I like it when it works. Don't do this to me. Do you guys all have your trees all hung up with care? Oh, hey, wait. No, nobody's here. I keep trying to show stuff to people that aren't here. Kevin Shealy, how you doing? Janice MB, hey, y'all. Used to be younger. You were a lot younger before you came around here. Wendy Bird. I need to get more drink. Maybe I need to get less drink. I don't know. God, this thing's getting hot. I'm going to take my shirt off. Oh, my gosh. I can't handle this anymore. Would you guys be offended if I took my shirt off? Because you know I already have my pants off. Hang on a second. Oh, hey, look. There's a thingy right there. Whoa. Watch. I'm going to get caught in this thing. I always do. Oh, what was that? What was that? 16 seconds. Hurry up, dummy. Hurry up. Oh my gosh. Hold on, wait, where'd my t-shirt go? I can't go on here with that t-shirt. Uh-oh. That's not the thing I want. In the song, the Chipmunk song, Christmas Don't Be Late. Chipmunk, what? Hold on a second here. Let me move my face because that's not right. That's not how he says it. Alvin the Chipmunk wants what for Christmas? A, whistle. 1, 2, a toy car. 3, a hula hoop. 4, a hippopotamus. And speaking of a toy car, if Toilet Carissa was here, I probably would have said her name instead. because it's toy. Get it? Toy. Oh, this is so awful. Nope. And the answer is, survey says, a hula hoop. I think Theodore wants a plane that loops. Alvin wanted the hula hoop so he could practice to become a Hooters waitress. Hey, I'm back. I can't see myself. What brings Frosty the Snowman to life? 1, magic snow. 2, a magic hat. 3, a magic carrot. 4, a magic broom. Or is it 5? The kiss of a snowflake. I don't know. I know where I was going. Doesn't it shut up? What does that one look like? Not any better. What's this do? Whoops. Nope. What's this one? We almost could do that. No, we can't. Oh, there you go. What brings Frosty the Snowman to life? Roxanne! How you doing, babe? Not sure! Are you sure about this one? It's a magic hat. Mama, your avatar looks like you tell me when we're leaving and I'm ready to pack up and go. Get out of this cold here. Magic carrot works too. That's cool. Jeffrey Montgomery, I'm going to be sure and tell the White Rabbit you said that about her trivia. Man, now you're going to get her on you. You thought T-42 was bad. Wait till you have White Rabbit on you. Skyscraper, glass, and cop are not words typically used around the holidays, but they do play a role in which movie that takes place on Christmas Eve. 1, Let It Snow. 2, Last Christmas. 3, Home Alone. 4, Die Hard. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it. Where in the world is MG Law tonight? He was recently seen underneath the Ronald Reagan Memorial at Mount Rushmore. Where are you now, MG Law? It's good to see you, buddy. I'm worried about you. But I'm totally doing the whole thing that you're missing. I don't even know that you're the real person or not. That's how I got somebody to come on here. Hey, it's Die Hard's the movie. Die Hard. That's how. Trusting that a name you see in chat is actually that person is what got me with the drive-by tallywhacking. Oh, I lost everything. Since we have 10 seconds, just so you guys understand, the drive-by tallywhacking kind of went like this.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
In the movie Miracle on 34th Street from 1947, I guess there was another one made, and she's not talking about that one. Susan is played by what child actress? 1, Shirley Temple. 2, Natalie Wood. 3, Elizabeth Taylor. 4, Angela Cartwright. I don't know any of these people. I know Shirley Temple. You ever go to the bar and say, I'll have a Shirley Temple? They look at you kind of funny. They're like, you're a little girl. I'm like, no, actually, you put a little grenadine and some Sprite, and it is yummy. Miracle on 34th Street. It's between 33rd and 35th. Natalie Wood. She went on to play Empress Palpatine in Star Wars. And what else was she in? She was in Leon the Professional, French movie. Really weird. It was a lot of, what's that guy's name? Who's that guy? Oh, hey, Yamaha. Not that you have any connection to any of this stuff I'm going to say. But I did. I took a picture for you today, man. Oh, my camera's right there. I'm looking at it. I wonder if I can get that. I took a picture for Yamaha. I'm going to run out of space. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I did run out of space. Sung by a duo, which 1980s festive song contains the lines, "This year to save me from tears." 1, Thank God It's Christmas. 2, Last Christmas. 3, Christmas in Dixie. 4, 2,000 miles. Yamaha, do not leave until you see what I've got for you, because you know what? I am a giver. Giver. I want you to always remember that, because I do give, but I don't have to give it to people I give to. It's last Christmas. Last Christmas. Last Christmas, I was stuck in a air conditioning shaft. I felt like a frozen dinner. Couldn't believe it. I went to the coast, get together, have a few laughs. But this Christmas, I'll be picking you up at the airport. It'll be nice and quiet, I'm sure. Jeffrey Montgomery, do you do karaoke by any chance? Because I think that would be super. In the movie Home Alone, where did Kevin's family go on vacation when they left him behind? 1, Paris. 2, London. 3, California. 4, Athens. Megan O'Brien. What is crook? I don't know what that is. Paris. No, Megan O'Brien. That's not how you answer. You got to hit 1, 2, 3, or 4. Jeffrey, it's not the singing that does it. It's the selection. Ooh. In the movie Home Alone, where... Oh, wait, we already did this one. Hey, look at that. Hey, Yama, have you ever seen Santa before? I just now realized what Santa's doing. Looks like Santa, he's like, I didn't get it. Hey, Paris. Paris is where it is. By the way, did you know that Paris Hilton has a home line? I mean, not like she owns a home or like a couple of homes. She's Martha Stewart. Think about that. Martha Stewart, Paris Hilton. I don't like where my camera is. I got to do something about this. Help me. What's that name? There's a name to it. What is Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie A Christmas Story? Oh my gosh, we just had this. 1, Ronnie. 2, Richie. 3, Reggie. 4, Randy. Oh, by the way, we just opened him up. Oh, I got to do the Advent thing tonight. Don't forget that. And White Rabbit's been doing hers, and I came in, I was like, oh, wow, it looks a lot better than what I really messed it up. I should do things during the daylight hours. But I'm not. Hey, Emily Morris, how you doing? Yeah, Debbie says, I've been worried about you, MG. I told you, dude. You just run away with a stripper and leave your... Randy is the answer. Randy. I get it, man. Everybody goes through this time. I don't care what the Hilton do, though. Yeah, but when you want to see what that line looks like, I mean, I think it'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh. Donna, I'm the guy that I would take a laser pointer and I'd be like, what is that right there? All right. In the movie Elf, what is the best way to spend Christmas cheer? Spread Christmas cheer. 1, singing loud for all to hear. 2, send a Christmas card. 3, playing loud to wipe away fear. 4, being in crowds and seeing reindeer. So, you guys just saw. That's why you guys know what I'm asking for Christmas. So, honey, I know what I want for Christmas. Bad part is I gotta pay for some of it because it just went up in price. Singing loud for all to hear. It was funny. Look at the guy. I was like, yeah, it is a big jump. I mean, the guy, like I said, he's trying to undersell me on the computer. And he's like, yeah, but man, if you do this, though, think like this. He gave me both sides. And he said, if you sleep easier, it's worth the extra money. It's also, if this is what you're doing in your business, it's up to you, bud. And that's how he says, like, you just got to figure it out. Just think of everything. I was like, I know. So, in the 1964 movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's elf friend? 1, Zeke. 2, Jack. 3, Hermie. 4, Henry. I know he wanted to be a dentist. Emily Morse, I skipped you. I'm sorry. I didn't think I did. Emily, that reminds me. We were eating. Was it a Taco Tuesday? You started saying something that got me laughing real hard. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. I'm not asking you to make me laugh again. I'm just like, I just saw your avatar and I warm feelings. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Laughter makes me happy. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What was the name of Rudolph's elf friend? I did not write these. I did not write these. I would not say that. That's weird. Man, I get in trouble when I talk about Jamie Lee Curtis. Holy cow. White Rabbit with a zinger. This actor played in Bad Santa, Sling Blade, and Armageddon. 1, John Ritter. 2, Bruce Willis. 3, Billy Bob Thornton. 4, Bernie Mac. I've never seen Sling Blade, but I heard Deadpool mention it in the Wolverine movie. Wendy Bird, I just realized you have an alien, don't you, as an avatar? For a second or two. Is that an alien? Or no, that's that owl, isn't it? Don't you have an owl? That's right, it is. Geez, guys, I need glasses. I mean, like not like prescription glasses. I need these things. And my eyes have been sticky this week. I also need to get hydrated. Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton is, he was married to his sister, Angelina Jolie. That was weird, but whatever they do. Oh, thank goodness, Wendy, that it is an alien. I don't like aliens. Do you guys like aliens? Terrify me. But they're always these like free looking. Why they got those big old heads? Why don't they fall over? You know, they're like walking down the street. We need to like get like some like I gotta do. Well, if you had like a good song or something. What song with aliens? Like man, they start swinging their head, kind of dancing to it, and then they're just gonna lose their balance and fall right over. How many days do we have between Christmas and the Epiphany? Boy, this woman of mine is good. 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 13, 4, 40. And I don't know if she'll have it on there, so I can't say that, can I? I like aliens away from me, right, Emily? Like, I like alien movies. I like zombie movies. Those are like probably my 2 favorites. But like, not like nice aliens, not like Spock. You know, like I never got like Klingon stuff. Like, I don't want them around me. I want like Independence Day. How many days? Oh wait, we already read this. All I can hear is, in my head right now, I hear Jeff Montgomery saying, "Last Christmas, you tore out my heart." 12 is the answer for the Epiphany. 12. By the way, Epiphany is a really cool word. It's fun to say. Doris loves Keno. Keno Casino. Never saw the day the earth stood still, but Klaatu Barata Nikto is from the Army of Darkness. In the animated version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? Well, we've gone through all these, haven't we? 1, Lois. 2, Denise. 3, Clarice. 4, Carla. Oh, yeah. That was Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin hates me now. Her and Volstorm. I can't blame them. They've put up with me for a long time. Hey, Mistrust Loon. I didn't see you there. Guys, I am very excited. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about our special guest coming up on Friday night. I need to... So, Rosie, you guys stick around because this involves... You're not the special guest. Don't worry about it. Clarice is Clarice from Sounds of the Lambs. Oh, thank you, Yamaha. That makes me feel so much better. Mistrust Loon, I love you. I just snuck in. I just act like I've been here the whole time. Well, that's a good way of doing it. Yamaha, that was awesome. Yamaha, I didn't know that you were on with Shizzy before last night. If you're born on Christmas Day, what is your zodiac sign? 1, Virgo. 2, Scorpio. 3, Capricorn. 4, Aquarius. Or I'm pretty sure that if you're born on Christmas Day, you and this have a lot in common.
You say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
You try to give little baby Jesus a zodiac sign. He's got whatever his sign is. The cross. Little baby Jesus born up. He came flying out on a cross. What were we talking about a second ago? Oh, yeah, Yamaha. I didn't know that you were doing like a live stream with Shizzy beforehand. Or I would have invited you over yesterday because it was so much fun. Capricorn is the answer. Capricorn. And, dude, there's a lot of stuff in that video. I've seen it before. It's the Hails by Christmas for Christmas in the Creek. And, man, dude, it's awesome, man. I'd love to do something like that. That's right, I forgot. You being a Marine, you might have played with Toys for Tots. Did you ever give them their toys? Did you ever go through there? And hey, you know what? There's actually everybody is this now. I figured out because that's how the algorithms work. What is the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas? You have to follow my thought pattern. It's very, very impressive actually right now. Stripe. 2, Oogie Boogie. 3, Farkas. 4, Burgermeister Meisterburger. You're gonna put your helmet on. Who's putting the helmet on? Not sure who's putting a helmet on? That's awesome. Where are we going? I just got Jeffrey going, last Christmas, tore out my heart. This year, I will pay you back. Oogie Boogie was the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas. I need to watch that movie without falling asleep. That'd be awesome, I bet. Oh my goodness, everybody. We have been flattered with the flattering of the night. The Broken Baker. I love that guy. Yeah, man, he is so awesome. Hey, according to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas? 1, maids of milking. 2, lords of leaping. 3, geese a laying. 4, calling birds. You know what? I think I just took this off, and that's not good. Because, oh yeah, was it maids of milking? Anyway, Broken Baker, sir. Oh man, that is awesome. I love it. What are you doing, my friend? What is happening? Oh, hey, Baker, you ready for DW2? I don't know why, man. I was getting a little excited, but I think DW2 needs to be brought up. Yeah, okay, I didn't read that wrong. Maids of milking. Oh, wrong one. Maids of milking. Brokenhearted, how you doing? Danielle, you ready for DW2? DW 2.0. That's how you'd say it nowadays. Yeah, that's what the cool people. What country music icon wrote the song Pretty Woman? 1, Willie Nelson. 2, Roy Orbison. 3, Randy Travis. 4, Dolly Parton. Danielle Wedding 2. Did she get married before? Gina L. This is like Die Hard. You know what? Hey, Baker. Look, I got something that's really cool. What'd I do with it? Oh, yeah. I had to take it off because it's getting a little hot. But check it out, man. Came in the mail today. Look at that. Tell me I'm not ready. But you know what? I don't know if you can see it because I can't see myself. There you go. Went to the mall and I think everybody thought I was well, wrong way. When I went to the mall, I was like, yeah, everybody kind of treated me like I was
Negotiate with terrorists.
like that, dude. It was really weird. Willie Nelson wrote Pretty Woman. Can y'all believe that? Willie Nelson has written some of the best songs. Dolly sang it. I thought that was I Will Always Love You. Another Yamaha biker. Famous. Great one. Who wrote all the bad songs, Zach? Who wrote all the bad ones? Oh, damn. Don't you hate it when he does something really intelligent and it's just being normal for him makes me feel really stupid for me? Danielle, what are we putting up with? What was the name of the character in Tim Allen plays? The character that Tim Allen plays in The Santa Claus? 1, Sean Caden. 2, Scott Calvin. 3, Sam Cloud. 4, Sebastian Caldwell. I can't say anything because it might be a trivia question. I don't know. So I'm not saying anything. DW2 would be nothing but Waffle House and Chlamydia. No, what's that place called? Listening to what your friends say. Broken Bacon. No, dude, listening, I got that part down. It's recollecting. Like, I can't recollect what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember stuff. Oh, Angie is so far back, y'all. She said hula hoop. Angie's going to be very disappointed when she comes in very low on the list. That was like 20 minutes ago. Zach is going to be there. He's going to headline DW2. Scott Calvin is the answer for the Santa Claus. And his initials, see, I better not say things. I'm playing with Randy. Where is Ralphie? Lost him. How many gifts total were given in the 12 days of Christmas? 180, 2, 410, 3, 364, 4, 120. Because we need to do some. Oh, hey, I have something to show you guys. Hey, I was up till 7 a.m. today, and I have something to show you. Okay, so I got to do the, what's that thing called? Advent calendar, and show you something. Baker, you would love this thing. Actually, I cussed, dude. I thought about you. I almost wanted to call you. I was so angry when this happened. I was like, how do I write a letter? 364 is the answer we were looking for. Scott, it's the gravity. That's what does it. Do you guys all believe in gravity? You know, it's just a theory, so that's why I'm wondering. Like, does your gravity push you or pull you? I just got hot, man. Oh. What was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising? 1, Whitman's Chocolates. 2, Time Magazine. 3, Pepsi. 4, Coca-Cola. Don't use Santa Claus unless he likes it. Does someone give you one of those advent calendars with fruit snacks? Where'd he go? In it, I would write a letter too. No, so okay, I have an advent calendar, but it doesn't have fruit snacks. But it does, what I did though, made me want to write a letter to your brother. Now think about that one. I don't know if that would help, but I thought about him because that's the only thing I could think of. That was weird. What was the fraud? We did this one. These are long, man. How did she do this? I hope, well, I mean, I'm a dude, so like I've always paused men. Like I've never been had a man a go. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South, man. I'm not from California. Coca-Cola. Her name was Lola. It rhymed with Coca-Cola. She walked like a man, but I don't know. Who performed the voice of the Grinch in the 1966 animated version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? 1, Vincent Price. 2, Christopher Lee. 3, Boris Karloff. 4, Basil Rathbone. I think that's supposed to be, is that supposed to be Redbone? I don't know. Haley Mouse, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Love the name, love the avatar. So much good stuff. I love seeing you guys. Baker, thank you for bringing everybody over here. Y'all, please check, make sure you're still subscribed, because I think like after last night, I am like 5 away from changing numbers. Boris Karloff is the answer. I am like 5 away from 6,400. I know. I got a little teeny tiny channel. I don't create good content. I get it. Basil Rathbone was a badass and World War I hero. Great Sherlock Holmes. I don't have heroes that don't live in my time zone. Yamaha. You know, like the Meridian, Capricorn. Thank you so much, Angie. Of the movies below, which is the highest grossing Christmas movie? 1, The Polar Express. 2, Love Actually. 3, Elf. 4, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch of 2018. I think that she did not do this right, because I bet you she didn't look up Lethal Weapon. She didn't look up Batman Returns. She didn't look up Iron Man 3. She didn't look up, what was it, the other one? There's another one I just saw. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? Oh, she didn't check out the Star Wars Christmas Story? Yeah. White Rabbit, she walked into this one. They were loaded with grape shot, and she kept, all right, Die Hard. I think it's funny. Dr. Seuss's The Grinch of 2018 is the answer. Yeah, man, I think it's funny that people are like arguing over like Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Like the people that argue over that, like they're all like, "Oh yeah, it's a Christmas movie." I'm like, yeah, duh. I mean, like, watch the sequel. I mean, what's wrong with people, man? Is they just want to argue that bad? It's like nobody's saying it's not a Christmas movie. That's why the question said of the movies below. Oh, did you write this? What is the best-selling Christmas song worldwide according to the Guinness Book of World Records? 1, Do You Want to Build a Snowman by Kristen Bell. 2, Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley. 3, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Or 4, White Christmas by Bing Crosby. And I just realized something. MG Law is not our MG Law. MG Law is the White Rabbit. That's why he came back with that little snarkyism saying that's why she wrote of the questions below. I know what you're doing, babe. Try to fool me that you're asleep. You're going to come in here and try to scare me in a second, too. Not going to happen. I hear walking. I hear walking. I got to do the advent calendar. I got to show you what I built. Right, Danielle? So, White Christmas by Bing Crosby is the answer. Do you guys like White Christmases? I've had one or two. In which country are children visited by 13 Yule lads instead of the one Santa Claus? 1, Sweden. 2, Russia. 3, Iceland. 4, Greenland. Well, here's how I'll do this. This is my deductive reasoning. So everything in Denmark is weird and like cult-like the way they like protect themselves from the devil by, like beating up cats in barrels. So you got to think 13-year-old lad sounds kind of weird. Well, Denmark owns which of those countries? Sweden. They own Sweden. Baker told me about it. Iceland. I watched a great video about Iceland the other night. They are drilling holes into the volcanoes to try to relieve pressure, do like thermal imaging or something. I'm like, you guys are idiots. This is going to become like you're going to release Mothra or something, you dummies. They need to watch Japanese movies, right? Oh my gosh, how stupid is that? Oh, let's drill a hole down into the volcano. That's stupid. I mean, you know what's in volcanoes? Lava. On that date, on what date? Sorry, I can't read this. Is Boxing Day celebrated each year? 1, January 2nd, 2, January 1, 3, December 26th, 4, December 24th. I'm just going to let you know right now, all of those are really bad days. And they need to pick another day to return their gifts. I mean, my eyes are so dry. Okay, we do DW2. Who wants to go to an IV bar with me? Jeffrey McGarry says the expert actually wrong. I don't know if you're talking about me being wrong because that's not happening. On what date is... Oh, yeah, we already did this one. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, December 26th. Yeah, see, I'm not, you know what, have you guys ever done that? Like return stuff the day after Christmas? Oh my gosh, it's such an awful, horrible experience. Almost as bad as December 26th trying to buy batteries because, sorry, my dad thought he was supposed to go to the 7-Eleven to buy beer, not see batteries. Which ocean is Christmas Island located? 1, Pacific Ocean. 2, Indian Ocean. 3, Atlantic Ocean. 4, Arctic Ocean. Yeah, Yamaha bikers so got this. The ball rock will be released because they delved too deep and got greedy. The Icelanders are little people. The dwarfs. Good with an axe. Isn't it funny you never see them with a shovel, though? You think that'd be a big part of their culture? Which ocean is Christmas Island located in? I know Bikini Atoll is in like the Bay of Pigs. Indian Ocean. Indian. I didn't know the Indian Ocean made it to the North Pole, but hey. That's right. See me, bro. We're on a ball. we're on one of those like ornaments. By the way, guys, I gotta get a hold of. So that's another thing I forgot to tell you guys that. So like, Yamaha biker. Damn it! I'm not talking about you. Why are you? Stop thinking about me, Yamaha. ID crisis. Why was the 1998 NBA Christmas Day game canceled? 1, lockout. 2, hurricane. 3, Gulf War. 4, flu outbreak. ID crisis asked me to MC his show, and he's like, "Well, I know you're doing Taco Tuesday and stuff." I was waiting around that Apple store for the lady to come out and give me new earbuds. And you know what? If I hadn't gotten new earbuds, it'd have sucked, but it was worth it. Look how pretty they are. Look how pretty. It's all clean. I put in my ear for a second. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting pop-ups now. No, go away. Go away. I am sorry. I did not mean to touch that. Guys, this time I did not touch a button. I opened a flap. Lockout. They lost their keys? That's stupid. Who has the keys for everything? You know? I mean, that's weird. I just figured that stuff's like Denny's. Just stays open all the time. Denny's. Jeffrey Montgomery, what is your favorite food item at Denny's? And have you ever eaten at Denny's with a cop? There's something I ask. No reason, no rhyme. Just wondering. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what movie was playing at the theater in Bedford Falls? 1, White Christmas. 2, The Bells of St. Mary. 3, Miracle on 34th Street. 4, It Happened One Night. Did you see me when I read Miracle on 34th Street? I had to look at the question again because I thought, wait a second, aren't we talking about that movie? Santa Claus is having such a good time. You know, it's funny. It kind of looks like Traveling Fools. I need to get a hold of Traveling Fools, too. Should have asked him what he was doing. Well, I'm so late. The Bells of St. Mary. Did I answer that? And what is the Bells of St. Mary? That sounds like Lee Greenwood, but not Lee Greenwood. Lee Majors. Who's that guy? Who's in Big Red 1? Lee Majors. I don't know. Which of the following actors have not played Santa Claus in a motion picture? 1, William Conrad. 2, Tim Allen. 3, Sebastian Cabot. 4, Edmund Gwenn. I know one of those four people, and I know that answer is not right. And that's weird, huh? Who's William Conrad? Who's like Sebastian Cabot? Isn't that? That's like a wine. I so wish I could tell you guys what. I think this is a really cool thing. I got White Rabbit. I mean, it's just something small, but I think she'll be like, oh, look how cute. William Conrad. I don't even know. Who is William Conrad? Yamaha biker, who is William Conrad? Is that the rifleman? Oh, wait, I bet you I'm missing stuff right now trying to figure out who William Conrad is. Frank Cannon says, Kevin, is that the Punisher? He played Cannon in the movie. In what movie does the song "White Christmas" first appear? 1, "White Christmas." 2, "The Bells of St. Mary's." 3, "Holiday Inn." 4, "Going My Way." Wait a second. Did we just do this question? Is "Going My Way" isn't that a Lenny Kravitz song? I want to show you what I built. And then we'll do the Advent, which I was going to do as a short for content every day. And I suck. Jake and the Fat Man. Holiday Inn. Nah, the White Christmas at Holiday Inn's cocaine. And the last question of the night's getting ready to come up. Ladies and gentlemen, please return your tray tables to their upright position and the seat in front of you. Boy, my hair looks awful. In most countries, cookies with a drink are left out for Santa Claus, but not in Italy. Who are they traditionally intended for? 1, Signora Natale. 2, La Reina. 3, La Befana. Or 4, La Elfo. Which one is... Hey, I have a bag of meats. Don't judge me. And the last question of the evening. Survey says La Befano. La Befano. Now let's see who won. And you need to contact the White Rabbit. I will take a picture of the winners, but I do not know the White Rabbit's email address. I don't know if you guys would realize this or not, but I do not email her. I don't call her either. I don't know that. 2, 1. Here we go. Who won tonight? Harry Williams! Harry Williams! Congratulations. Donna Shepard. It was a tie with Heidi, but it's all about the time. And so they get it in. It's all about the time. I don't know how it does all this stuff. It does lots of ones and zeros, and it's all part of the matrix. But I can assure you, I did look into it, and it is a fair system. Roxanne came in 4th. Allison Caruso came in 5th. Used to be younger, 6th. T42, 7. Yamaha Biker at 8. Yamaha, were you looking over her shoulder? David Nelson was 9. And ladies and gentlemen, if we are to believe, and this is the season 2 believe, the one, the only MG Law rounds out the top 10. Guys, I appreciate you. I wish the White Rabbit was here. She has so much fun with all this. She loves you guys. Y'all, you have no idea. Like, I mean, you know, it's weird. Whoops, I kicked myself off. It's weird. I didn't think that I would talk about something like this during the week, you know? But, she's nuts about all y'all. Hey, look, Diane's here. And she found MG. Used to be younger is the highest score. That's awesome. Now, real quick, first, let's show Yamaha Biker. I was in the mall today. I was with Vol Storm. And I said, hell my gosh, stop the presses. I'm a giver. I got to take a picture because I got to show this to my friend, Yamaha Quivers. Can you see that, Yamaha? You see what that says? Rah. No crayon left behind. I wanted to do that in a live stream and just hear that boisterous voice of yours crack up laughing. So yesterday, guys, where'd you go? Yesterday, this is why, Brogan Baker, I wanted to write a letter. Yesterday, had a great stream, you know, had a good time. But I said I was going to finally do the Nutcracker thing, right? You know, I had it sit here for a long time. Lego Nutcracker has been accomplished. Now, do you think it's just, oh, that was piece of cake easy? Why are you showing this? Like, why? You're stupid. Yeah, I know that. Hold on, I don't know how to operate the camera either. Oh, there we go. All right, there you go. So let me tell you, this isn't just like, oh, and by the way, yeah, he works. See, little arms for I'll get your nuts. So I build the thing, right? And they don't have real instructions, they have pictures and the little booklet. You get to the end and it like has like a I don't know how else you say that, but that's like what it looks like in my mind. It's a picture of and White Rabbit will figure it all out. That's how it works. So, yeah, hey, thank you. Thank you, T42. Now, here's the thing. So, he is done, and it's like, yeah, I said that, oh, well, you're completely done. Whether you're done with the hat, you're done with the whole body and everything else. But if you want to, you can take his head apart, take all the pieces of his head apart, and you can, like, change his hairstyle. I was like, well, one, that's weird, right? Two, well, I mean, now I got to do it. And so, anyway, I'm very glad, though. I thought this hairstyle is much more British-ish with the curls like that. And I have a thing about Legos. They give you extra pieces. I don't like extra pieces left around. So, you notice a little shirt here? So like that, like the little top, these two are gold. I put those on there. They're extra pieces. And the red and the blue were extra pieces. I was like, that's kind of cool. It's like candy, you know, because why not? I couldn't put it. There's no more pegs to put things. Make sure you had nuts. So anyway, this was a fun thing. And here's the thing, guys. I got done with this at it was after 6 a.m. this morning. Now, why? Oh, hey, there you go. Oh, I just sent 2 of those to winners of my last giveaway. Baker, let me tell you, here's the thing that got me about this. So I'm sitting here, the stream's over, I'm by myself, I'm watching some TV, and I started doing something, and, like a thought happened, or I saw something on TV, and I turn around, and I get on the computer real quick, and I go back to it, I was like, all of a sudden I got real tired, I was like, I can't walk away, I've got to finish this. Well, it hit me at one point, I was so happy. Like, I was just by myself, putting this thing together. I was not like doing a stream or, telling people like what's happening while I'm doing all this stuff. It's just me. And I was just watching TV, like, just fun. Like, I was disconnected. It was so cool. And I was just like, yeah, I like this little guy. So now, the thing that I thought was just a goofy little thing, it was Christmas, because it was like a Black Friday deal. Now I'm like, oh yeah, this is when I remembered what it was like to enjoy the simple things. So I like this guy. But yeah, Becky, that's what I was going to tell you. I wanted to write you Denmarkians. You're the Denmarkian representative. I want to be like, who decides at the end? Why don't you warn at the beginning? You can take this path and do the like clean shaven face. Or you can do this path and do the guy, the cool Raleigh fingers look. But no, after you get done, it's like, well, just bust his head up. And I'm sitting there going, well, what? I don't want to do that. Like I put all this work and stuff in here. So mad. I was like, I have to take everything apart and put it all back together. Well, just his head. But I'm like, I don't want to do that. But, oh, and also, guys, you'll notice, so the eyes, you see the eyes? Why do I like that? Because I got to put googly eyes on everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, Black Friday did not let Lego me down. Will non-Lego me let Lego me down? Possibly. But thank you, Black Friday. Amazon Friday. I was like the 99th percent were claimed when I saw. I was like, if I get this sucker done, Lego me will be flying around the world with Santa Claus, taking presents to all the cute little girls. Now, did I miss something? I will check my P.O. box. Oh, I forgot to put the stuff up there. I'll have to message all that stuff out. Do you need your muffin butter? No. Googly eyes are how you win in life. I don't know how to pronounce tauntaun. Thank you, Linda. Un momento. Let me remove the winner list. Wait, I didn't remove. It needs to stop sharing screen because you know what? Now we're worried about things like how many tabs I have open. Wait, did I hit stop cam? Yes. All right, hang on a second. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? How do you lose Advent? Where's Advent calendar? Oh. Ha ha! I didn't lose it. I forgot. Wanted to show you guys. So before the show started, I was like, I know what I'm going to do. Look at this back here. We don't have the leg lamps not there right now because the leg lamp's looking out the window. But look what's there. There's Ralphie's face. You guys know that's my dad. Anyway, he's surrounded by what he calls electric sex, the lady leg lamp lights. And we're going to go over there right now. And we're going to bring old Ralphie back. And we're going to say, hey, give us some Advent candy. Hang on a second. Wait, what'd I do? Okay, I didn't do it. I've got a catch in my knee and I don't know why. Yeah, dude, I'm dehydrated and I don't exercise. Oh, man. Dude, I feel like it's Christmas in here. I can't walk around. I got packages everywhere. Now, since I've seen how the White Rabbit did hers, this is gonna look so much better than mine. I'm actually gonna get stuff up. What? Who? I'm not. What are you talking about? What's happening? Yeah, the leg lamp is on. Of course it is. Yeah, it's at the White Rabbit Bounces. Have you guys not seen her thing? Wait a second. What'd I say? All right, hang on a second. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I probably should show you guys. Yeah, she is in the other room. And she does have firearms close by, but I'm not scared of the firearms. That'd be way too easy. Hey, Lincoln. Oh, there she is. Yes, she is. The white rabbit bounces. Hang on a second here. I can do, what's this one? What's it called? Yes, let me do a copy. Copy, and then I'll go over here. Where'd we go? Where am I? Which button do I push? No. Yes. Oh, good. I'm still here. I thought I had this turned off. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This is the White Rabbits YouTube thing. All right. And Danielle, you're going to miss the advent. It's going to be 1 second. Oh, wait, hold on. Pin message. All right, that's at the top. Now, anyway, I'll show it after this because Danielle's going to go to bed. She can look at that later, but this is live. All right. Where'd the other guys go? We got Robert. Where'd Ralphie go? What'd I do with him? Ralphie's out dealing with the Bumpus' dogs. Okay. I've not opened it. But I will. I like when they're pre-cut, and I didn't do it. All right, Daniel, hey, hang on. Here it is. All right, open it up. I have not looked. I do not know what that is. Wait, is it empty? What is that? What is this? What in the blue? Hang on a second. Have you ever thought, like, guys, all this stuff's made over in China, like, and they've got a lot of, like, cultural stuff that I don't understand. Have you guys ever thought, like, what would happen if, like, what if you got, like, an egg roll, not an egg roll, a fortune cookie, and inside said, help us. Anyway, this is what the day 3 of Advent is. It is little Roger's Zeppelin. If you remember the end of the movie, he was so excited to get this. Ralphie was upset because he didn't have his Red Ryder. But this little Zeppelin, this would be a cool thing, actually, probably now. It's probably lead, Think about that. If you had lead, you just like, so you just lick and you go to sleep. Zeppelin, yes. Zeppelin, over the hills, far away, rock and roll. Since I've been loving you. It is. Whoop. Did you hear that hit the floor? Oh, it's right underneath my foot. All right. One last time, a look at the Starship Enterprise here, and we will. Let me take this off of. There we go. We'll do that. There it is. Why is that purpley? There it is. Tomorrow we'll have some sunshine. Oh, look, it's got like. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. So anyway, I will put this back in the box. We got Robert. We got Zeppelin. I don't know what happened to Ralphie. Hey, you know what I do know? Look, we'll replace Ralphie with a dog biscuit. That's what Jeff told me happened to him one time. He was down in Puerto Rico. He got replaced with a dog biscuit. Jeff, I know you've never been to Puerto Rico. I'm just messing around. Because I like you. So you're a name that I remember. Oh, there you go. We got Roger. Come on, Roger. I don't know where the hole is. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This ended up being an insomnia stream. I didn't realize it's 1 a.m. Yes, the Pumpkin's dog. CJ, I already have a leg lamp. That's electric sex. Diane, what if I told you I've never seen Bad Santa? Because I just know Naughty Santa. See here. That is cool. I've been looking at mini tools since you talked about Discord. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Where'd my thing go? I just had it out here because I was like, oh, I forgot to see if this was on a Black Friday. Nah. Oh, hey, I do have. These are the only pliers I have. I learned that the other day. Yeah, Roger. Wasn't that what it was? That might be why the white rabbit's sick. She took the trash out. That's how late I was getting back from the mall, y'all. That's how late I was. It was a very educational experience. And unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm excited. I'm glad to have a, well, you got Roger Clemens, you got Roger Rabbit, you got Roger Daltrey. It is nice to have, isn't that weird? I feel like a kid. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I get the whatever this year. But it's funny because it's not that I'm one of that. It's like, I just like, man, this is cool. And I'm very, it's so weird. This is what Christmas is. Here I am, I'm worried about my computer falling apart. And I'm spending time during all the Christmas stuff's out, the music's going, everything else. It's like, oh, hey, shopping for, big item, whatever. But it's not that. And this is why I'm so excited. And this is why I know this is why I'm talking about so much. There would be no expert without the white rabbit. She has been, she's an investor in me. And every day I worry that I failed, that she doesn't know how much I love her, and that saying I love you with words aren't enough. So I don't know. It's just really cool. I was really, as much as it sucks that, it's like getting a new car or anything else. And it's like, I don't want to do this. Everything's fine right here. We'll make this work. It was neat. I got to think a lot today, from the first time I went on and said, I don't know what I said. I was probably like, anybody know what time it is?
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.